Hey, welcome to welcome to Up to the Minute. Good morning. I want to say like Good Morning America. I wish
Yeah, what
if
if
we were
we
in that
were?
show, we wouldn't be here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're
Uh,
live at the HCCTV studios this morning. Good to have you with us, by the way. Benji's with me. I'm Todd Duplantis. We're live, and it's a Friday. That's the main thing.
yeah,
Got the weekend ahead of us. It's also Film Friday as well.
we do. Yeah, it's we're always excited for Film Friday. I mean, it's
I
my
know
it's
a
my favorite
returning,
subject
yeah,
right there.
returning guest, and Benji's filling in this morning for Randy Ramsey. Randy is in Toronto.
Wow.
She's at one of your favorite places. She's taking her daughter to go see Taylor Swift.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's
Yeah,
my favorite.
you might want to give her a call, see if she can bring back a T-shirt.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Those t-shirts are very
because you are a
on
Swifty, right?
demand. I am a Swiftie, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I
Yes.
thought so.
Yeah.
He's we okay? All right. Okay. All right. I thought our director was losing it for a second there. Hey, we want to thank everyone watching us this morning on Facebook Live and YouTube. We're here just about every morning when HCC is in session, Mondays through Fridays, live at 10 a.m. But Benji, they can catch us anytime in social media.
Yes, we are live on the Houston Community College District Facebook page, not HCC, but Houston Community College District. We're also on YouTube, X, LinkedIn, and on HCC TV, where you can catch a rebroadcast of this show at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Okay, so let's get into the show. I know you'll be interviewing this next guest. Alfred Cervantes is with Houston Film Commission, executive director, and he's our Film Friday guest. Thanks for being here, Alfred. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
absolutely. A lot going on in the film world here in Houston. We're looking forward to hearing all about it. So Benji will be with you in about 10 minutes. Okay, we're going to kick things off though. Joining us now is a guest who's going to be spotlighting HCC's dual credit program and some boot camps that it's hosting coming up. Casey Chavez is the Dean of the Dual Credit Partnerships and Initiatives. Welcome to the show, Casey.
Oh, good morning, Todd. Again, as Alfred mentioned, thank you for the invitation and for having me.
Absolutely. Always want to spotlight the dual credit program because this is really a hidden gem. A lot of high school students know about it. Their parents certainly know about it if they're in the program. But let's start how the dual credit program can support college readiness and really improves the college transition.
Oh, sure. So HCC's dual credit program directly supports college readiness by providing students with an opportunity to experience college level coursework while still in high school. So this experience helps students build academic skills and their confidence. It makes that transition from high school to college a little smoother. The program also introduces students to the expectations and rigor of higher education. It allows them to develop time management and critical thinking skills. And by earning college credit while completing their high school diploma, students are better prepared for continued academic success and are more likely to pursue post-secondary education. And this is exemplified by the sea of gold stoles you see each spring at the graduation commencement ceremony. Each gold stole signifies a dual credit student who has earned their degree or certificate while still in high school.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. You can graduate high school, have 2 years of college under your belt, in fact, an associate's degree. And from what I understand, in many cases, these students are often recruited by colleges to come in as as what, a junior?
Yes, absolutely.
That's an incredible thing. And I'm saying recruited with scholarships. I know of a couple of cases where students have gotten scholarships from major universities for going through this program. What specific resources and support services does HCC provide to our dual credit students? Do they get the same thing as our regular students as well?
Absolutely. HCC offers a wide range of support services to ensure the success of dual credit students. This includes academic advising, tutoring, support services like counseling and career development. And additionally, HCC provides orientation sessions to familiarize students with the college environment, the technology tools and academic expectations. In addition to that, we also partner with our surrounding school districts to offer targeted workshops, academic programs, and resources designed to help the students navigate both high school and college responsibilities. And of course, for students requiring that extra preparation, that's where the TSI Bootcamps come in. And these are offered to ensure that they meet the necessary standards to succeed in college level courses.
And I know we're trying to expand this dual credit program. Can you share any recent partnerships that we've established?
So HCC has made significant strides in expanding its dual credit programs. Focusing on our partnerships with school districts, recently HCC has collaborated on new initiatives with districts like Alief ISD, Fort Bend ISD, Katy ISD, and of course Houston ISD, providing additional dual credit courses and support programs to increase college access for these students. Events like the Principals Breakfasts hosted by the college presidents have played a crucial role in strengthening these partnerships, bringing together district leaders and HCC staff to align goals and share strategies for improving access to higher education. And of course, additionally, HCC has partnered with our surrounding ISDs to host these TSI Bootcamps, which I'll talk about in a moment, which help students prepare for the rigors of college coursework. And in the spring, the Youth and Teen Summit, a partnership initiative with Houston ISD and the City of Houston's Parks and Recreation, is designed to give students the resources they need to navigate their post-secondary pathways and explore career options.
Let's talk more about those TSI boot camps because you were mentioning it before. What role do they play, and how are they preparatory programs in getting the positive outcome for our students?
Well, the TSI bootcamps play a critical role in preparing our students for success in dual credit courses by helping them meet the Texas Success Initiative, or TSI, benchmarks. These bootcamps focus on essential skills in areas like reading, writing, and math, ensuring that students are academically ready for college-level coursework. By offering targeted instruction and practice, the bootcamps increase student confidence and success rates, allowing more students to participate in dual credit courses. Additionally, these preparatory programs help accelerate students' academic progress and enhance their overall college experience. Through these initiatives, HCC is committed to improving student outcomes and increasing participation in dual credit courses across the district. So HCC's College Readiness Division has once again partnered with Houston ISD's Post-Secondary Programming Department to host a series of boot camps this academic year. And the first is this Saturday, tomorrow, November 16th, from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. 4 boot camps will be simultaneously serving students at HISD's early college high school campuses on or near 4 HCC campuses, specifically looking at HISD Central Division. That boot camp is going to be held at the East Early College High School, which is on the same campus as our Southeast College Frogga campus. HISD's North Division boot camp is going to be held at North Houston Early College High School, which is located on the Northeast College Northline campus. The HISD West Division Boot Camp is going to be held at Challenge Early College High School, which is on the Southwest College West Loop campus. And HISD South Division Boot Camp is going to be held at the South Early College High School, which is right next door to our Central College South campus.
And one of the best things about this, when I imagine when you meet with parents, putting a kid through a 4-year college is very costly. I mean, we're talking tens of thousands of dollars. The cost savings of getting 2 years under your belt, when these parents realize that must be phenomenal.
Absolutely. It's one of our biggest selling points, right next to time. So dual credit provides students, it saves them the time, of course, because they're completing these successes and these academic programs while they're still in high school. And then, of course, the other benefit is cost, as you mentioned. So our dual credit program for students who are within the Houston or the HCC taxing district, our dual credit program is free of tuition.
That's amazing right there. I mean, it's
Yes.
free of tuition. When you think of that, you send someone off to UT as a freshman, you're saving 2 years right there. I mean, 2 years, because these courses are completely transferable across the state and many cases the country as well, right?
Right. Due to the Texas core completion policies that we have in place with the state, all of these core courses that the students take with HCC are transferable to any public state institution. So yes, our students who are in our traditional dual credit program can walk away with, as you mentioned, 24 college credit hours, completing their first year, sometimes more in their 2 years into their college experience at the 4-year. Not to mention all of our early college, high school, and P-Tech programs that we have across the college, where they're actually earning all 60 hours and walking away with their Associates of Arts or Associates of Applied Science before they even graduate high school.
That's incredible. We've only got about a minute left, but a lot of people may be saying, well, wait a second, you guys are training the workforce. How does this translate into workforce jobs? That is our mission as well.
Right. And we're doing a lot of work in that area. So HCC's dual credit program is closely aligned with our workforce needs. And we are offering courses that are designed to equip students with the skills and knowledge necessary to succeed in high demand industries. The programs provide pathways in fields like healthcare, technology, and business, ensuring that students are prepared to meet the demands of the current job market. So the programs also collaborate with industry leaders to ensure that the courses offered align with the skills needed by employers in these growing fields. So by integrating career exploration and professional development into the curriculum, HCC helps students understand the various career opportunities that are available to them and provides guidance on how to pursue these pathways after graduation. And again, many of our students are successfully completing level 1 certificates before their high school graduation. So this allows them to begin their career paths and enter their industries sooner.
Let me ask you this last question, not in the script, but I'm curious on this. If a student goes through the dual credit program, can they transfer into our baccalaureate program as well? Because I know we have some 4-year degrees we're offering.
Absolutely. And we are currently working on that to even work to get those applied sciences that prerequisite those bachelor's degrees included into the dual credit program as well. So they do have a head start in pursuing those if they choose to.
Incredible. Your kid could be graduating from college with a 4-year degree when many are just getting past their sophomore year. That's incredible stuff. Casey Chavez is the Dean of Dual Credit Partnerships and Initiatives. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. Again, thank you for having me.
We'll have all the information on our dual credit program and the TSI Bootcamps in our social media post after the show. Okay, going to take a minute-long break. It's Film Friday, and Benji's got a guest coming up. Stay tuned.
At Houston Community College, we make your lessons matter. Open the door to real-world education, where passions become careers. Find out more at hccs.edu and let your success take flight.
That one day at PE when they were like yelling at me, and then you just linked arms with me. I don't think you know how much like that helped me. I finally like knew that I had somebody.
We are back on Up to the Minute, and now we have Alfred Cervantes. He's the executive director of the Houston Film Commission and our Film Friday guest. Welcome back to the show, Alfred.
Good morning, Benji and Todd. How are you? Good. Thanks for having me.
We're good. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show, and it's good to talk to you about what's going on in the industry, which I myself am very interested in. So tell us. I know a lot of people know that Mo filmed here a few years ago in Houston. It was actually like they showcased a lot of areas from Houston, and now they shot season 2 in town already. That's
correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Mo, just MO on Netflix. The series was filmed here in 2021, first season. It was released on Netflix in August 2022, and it still has a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Every time I speak to somebody about this series, everyone loves it. So it's very well received critically. And as you mentioned, they filmed season 2 earlier this year in March and April, and that will be coming out after the new year.
Yeah, I remember my dad telling me something about that. He saw like a big, I guess there's gonna be a big scene with like a bunch of extras happening around the Katy Freeway area. He's just like, "What's going on over here? There's a bunch of cameras and there's a bunch of people." I'm like, they're probably filming for Mo. Honestly, I've heard some rumors that was happening around town. So that's awesome to hear that Houston just gets showcased in big projects like this, right?
Well, it's a unique project because the comedian Mo Amer created this series, and he grew up in Southwest Houston in the A-Leaf area. So a primary goal for his show was to film as close to where he grew up as possible. And so a lot of filming was done in the Southwest area of Houston and other places as well. But that was very important to him to highlight places where he knew growing up and talk about it. Now, the series is called Mo. His name is Mo Amer, but it's a fictitious take on his growing up here and living in Southwest Houston. And it's very entertaining and very sweet. And I suggest people watch it if they haven't seen it yet on Netflix.
Yeah. And any other projects that are getting worked in or are in talks to be filmed in Houston that you know of?
Well, we always have filmmaking going on in Houston, primarily commercial work, people making commercials in town. But we just had another independent narrative feature film wrap up a few weeks ago here in Houston. And then we had a piece of a television series this past August, which was Taylor Sheridan, who's been making a lot of projects around the state of Texas. So
Yeah.
they came down and filmed a week in Galveston, Texas. And it's a period show. So they used all the historic things in Galveston that say the early 1900s. It was pretty spectacular. So that's going to be on the TV show 1923. So we have some things kicking around for after the new year, some more narrative feature films, and so that's always brewing and things we're well, working on.
Yeah, and I know Texas as a whole just got a state incentive money boost. And do you think this will bring more people to come to Texas and film? I mean, I think that's what I keep hearing in the industry, that Texas might be the next boom for filmmaking and stuff like that.
Well, it seems like Texas might be the next boom for everything. I mean,
Yeah.
the state is really firing on all cylinders right now. We have a lot of new business activity. The city of Houston in itself, tourism is up, business travel here is up, everything is up right now, which is fantastic. And we hope that that will also flow over to the film production here, which it has. We've actually had an above average year at film production. People spending money here in the area making film production, and we hope that continues the next year. If you keep up with the industry, and it sounds like you do, is that the second half of last year, unfortunately, there were a couple of big strikes, the Writers Guild and the Actors Guild, and that kind of slowed things down a little bit. But this year, again, has been a pretty decent year for film production, not only here, but in Texas as well. And yes, this new incentive that became effective September 2023 will still be effective through August 2020, August 31st, 2025. And so there's still time for people to take advantage of this incentive monies that our state has to offer. And we've seen people taking advantage of it. And still, yes, there's definitely more production to come from projects taking advantage of that incentive.
Yeah, and so for folks who don't know what these incentives mean, I mean, what does it really do for like a project, like a film shoot or anything like that? What does that incentive usually help them out with?
Sure. Around the country and now around the world, the name of the game in a piece of attracting a feature film or a narrative television series is incentives. And what that means is that if you choose to shoot in a certain country, a certain state, a certain city, that country, state, or city will provide a producer a certain amount of money back of what they spend making their movie in your area. And so it's been around a long time, since the early 2000s, where, again, different places will try to entice producers to film there by giving them a certain percentage back. In some states around the country, it could be a bigger number, like 30%. 25%, things like that, of what you spend in the state, because we want producers to spend their money here.
Yeah.
And so in Texas, the highest amount right now is 22.5% of what a producer spends, they can get back from the state of Texas. Now, something we've been developing this year, which will become effective after the new year, is we will have a local incentive on top of our state incentive, because there are other markets that are doing that as well around the country.
Awesome.
And so we're going to have that to also compete with other markets around the country. So with that, and in addition to our state incentive, we are confident that productions will take advantage of that as well and make more pictures here as well.
Well, that's great to hear. I want to ask you, what are some of those resources that folks can just kind of hit up Houston Film Commission for? Like, what are some of the things that they can find? Like, is there like cast and crew calls, stuff like that?
Yeah, great question. And I just want to mention real quick that I am I participate in all the film events around the city, and so on advisory boards, things like that. And I just want to say the HCC audience is a special audience to me because I am on the advisory board of the film program there, and it's a great program with great instructors. And so I just want to throw that out there. But yes, for the city of Houston region, if you are interested in the film industry, getting involved as cast or crew, you can visit our website, which is very easy, filmhouston.com, filmhouston.com, filmhouston.com. I usually say it 3 times in a row, but if anyone visits filmhouston.com, we have under news and events, we have a cast and crew call board that we update every week. So if you're looking to get involved with local films as cast or crew, you can visit that board and see what's going on in the Houston area. We also put workshops that are helpful to filmmakers, like what's going on this week right now is the Houston Cinema Arts Film Festival,
Yeah.
and that has been running since November 7th, and it will end Sunday, November 17th. But there are workshops for filmmakers, and I'll just point out one that's going to be tomorrow, Saturday, November 16th, and there's going to be a producing workshop led by Academy Award-winning producer Amy Hobby. So she's going to be there in person at the River Oaks Theater to talk about producing. And this is something that if you're a filmmaker, it's probably something you want to be interested in, because she's going to
most
talk
definitely.
about from getting the idea to writing stories and raising money and selling it and all the aspects that comes with making film.
Awesome. I mean, that's just great information. I really like that. You know, Houston's making an impact there to bring films more into Houston and stuff. So that's just great to hear. And especially, like you said earlier, with the HCC filmmaking department. I mean, I went through it, so it's great to hear that you're on the advisory board and you're helping out these students make a better future for themselves and get in the industry. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And,
Yeah.
go
I'll
ahead.
talk about our resources on our website, but again, if people are interested, the Texas Film Commission also has a job board and hotline and a directory and all these things as well. But if people are looking statewide, that's fine too. But again, we do have projects going on here that people can be a part of.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alfred Cervantes. He is the executive director of the Houston Film Commission and our Film Friday guest. And we'll have all of your info on our post after the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Of course. And then coming up next, we have a quick commercial break, but Todd and I will return with some news and announcements. So stay tuned.
At Houston Community College, we make your lessons matter. Open the door to real-world education, where passions become careers. Find out more at hccs.edu and let your success take flight.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. Todd Duplantis here with Benji, and we've got a few announcements. One of them happening today, Benji, and this might interest you. It's called Tea on the Terrace. Of course, Hotel Zaza, part of Michelin Week, says it appreciates all that HCC does for it. And our professors and students are invited to have some tea at Tea on the Terrace at Michelin One Key, rated Hotel Zaza Memorial City. They can meet Katie Stone, daughter of the late restaurant PR guru Cleverly Stone. The event raises funds for the Cleverly Stone Foundation and Houston Food Bank. It's from 1 to 3 p.m. Today, Friday, November the 15th, at the Tipping Point Restaurant in the Hotel Zaza. So keep an eye out for that in our social media post after the show. We'll give you all the information. And we got a virtual studio gallery going on as well.
Yes, HCC's online studio student exhibition held in spatial.io spaces features student work from all campuses and awards will be given in design foundations of art, drawing, graphic design, and digital media. The exhibition will take place through November 18th. Well, November 18th through December 6th, and the artist reception and awards will take place on Friday, December 6th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The viewing link is online, so check out our post after the show to take a look at this virtual reality space.
We want to talk about something our drama department is involved in. The HCC drama department says people have always been people, and people have always been funny, like Benji.
Yes.
This ensemble provides an evening of fast-paced, laugh-out-loud fun from bygone times, the 20th century. 7:30 p.m. today, Friday through Monday, and 2 p.m. Saturday. Tomorrow, they'll have performances at the HCC Spring Branch Performing Arts Center. Want information on this? Check the post after the show. And we also got a student choreography showcase coming in.
Yes, everyone is invited to the student-produced and student choreographed dance concert that wraps up the fall semester. This will take place Wednesday, November 20th at 7:30 p.m. at the HCC Central Heinen Theater. The program is free, so check it out, folks, and our post on or after the show.
Spring registration 2025, it is underway right now. 5 ways to learn, 2 of them completely online, 2 of them are hybrid, and we have our in-person classes as well. Go to hccs.edu/apply. Register today. Okay, next week, Dr. Melinda Mejia will discuss an interdisciplinary initiative at HCC called Human Horizons. That's happening. And for Mental Health Monday, our monthly guest, the Bridge Over Troubled Waters, will discuss ways to build empathy every day. Oh, that's right. Oh, we showed a lot of empathy right there. Hey, big weekend ahead. Make sure you get outside. It's supposed to be really nice.
I know, it felt really nice this morning.
Yeah,
I mean,
Was that the reason why it kept you on the roads?
Oh, yeah. I actually came to work with my windows rolled down, enjoying the breeze.
Yeah, glad you made it here on time. And we were just saying how good he was doing. All right, folks, we're wrapping up for today. We will be back on Monday, live at 10 a.m. Have a good weekend. We'll see you then.